Let's see. Okay, we should be live.
Good morning.
There we go.
Tommy, you have to sing because it's your channel.
Do what?
You have to sing because it's your channel.
Oh no, I don't sing. I leave that up to you. I leave it up to people with a good voice.
Ha 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 ha. Did you write a new song?
No, but I am working on something for us. I think you'll like it, but it's a
Okay.
surprise. I can't show you or give you any
Okay.
hint.
It's Kelly and Tommy in the morning. He's rough. I'm smooth. I'm cool. He's cool. Ah, Good morning. I'll tell you what. I'm wore out after last night.
Did you?
Yeah, it was exciting.
You had a good turnout.
I had a very good turnout. We're not going to talk about numbers or anything like that, but yes, I had a very good turnout. I was very pleased.
Morning, Thrifty. So is that something you plan on doing regular?
Not like weekly, no.
Well, come on. I was looking forward to it.
Well, I don't know that. I mean, I would burn through my inventory like that if I did that.
That just means you got to source more.
Yeah, I know. We'll see. We'll see. I can't believe this pretty little necklace was the one of the couple that didn't sell.
I wish I knew more about jewelry. When we were in Appleton over the weekend, the Goodwills there literally had bags and bags of it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how much are. You'd have to ask Des. She kind
That's
of
get it?
brief. Well, she looked at it briefly. We were checking out, and it was like they had what do you call those boards? Pegboard full of them. I mean,
So
there was probably like 7 bags deep.
they
And
weren't
then
bagged.
what's that?
They weren't bagged. Like
Yeah,
in
they were
bags.
bags. They were bags, but the bags were hung on pegboard, and there had to be
Oh.
100 bags.
Hmm.
And there was watches, there was necklaces, there was I don't know. I looked real brief. We were checking out, so I passed it. I think they put it in a bad spot, really, because people don't have time to actually look at it because you're in the checkout line.
Right, right. Unless you do it when, you first get there. That's how my favorite Salvation Army is. You have to, it's like right in checkout. You have to look when other people are in checkout.
Yeah. I don't like how they do it because it's like one line, and it's shelved. It's almost like an L walkway. It's not real wide once you have carts and stuff in there. So even if you're trying to look at it and you want to let people go ahead of you so you can continue to look at it, it's a pain. You have to squeeze up against the wall type thing and let them squeeze past with their cart. I think they should display it in a better area, but they probably have it there for theft, I imagine.
Yeah, that's probably all they can do. I still have all my lights and everything set up. I'll tell you what, we got off the live last night and I went to bed.
Yeah, I fell asleep. I ate a little bit of something and then I fell asleep right away. I took all my meds. I was worried that I wasn't going to get up this morning, but I actually woke up and felt pretty good. I woke up at 4:30 my time.
Oddly enough, I am very, very sore. My back hurts a lot. And I think it's because I was leaning over a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I need to sit down more and change things out next time I do that. But how much fun, That was so much fun. And I was so touched that so many people turned out. That was just very, very nice.
Yeah, I'm not real big into jewelry, but it was even fun for me to watch it.
It's I like jewelry. I don't wear it a whole lot because I find it to be a distraction at work. On certain days, it's weird. On certain days when I do certain things, I like to have a necklace. You know what I mean? So I can play with it with my left hand. And today's going to be one of those days. And then there's other days that I just, for what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be typing a lot on the keyboard, and I don't want the jewelry. I just put this necklace in a knot. Look at that. I just did that when I was fiddling with it. Yeah, and then there's days I try and put a necklace on, and I can't with my fibro. I literally cannot with my fibro.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah. Well, your wife has it. She knows.
Yeah, she has issues with it.
Yeah, my two owie spots are my neck area, my neck and décolleté area, and then my back.
Well, she has so many dang problems with her feet that it causes problems everywhere else.
Yeah.
And there's not much the what do they call the foot doctor? Well, it's foot doctor. There's not much that he can really do for it. It's just her bone structure in her feet.
Poor baby.
Yeah, it's rough. It's hard to find her shoes that stay comfortable. We can find her shoes. She's like, oh, these are great. You know, she'll walk around in them, but like 2 weeks down the road, they're just all compressed.
What's wrong with her feet?
She's got what the doctor says is kind of like a tripod bone structure. Her foot doesn't sit like the ball of the foot doesn't sit flat. It's the two side, like by the big toe and the pinky toe, are the only thing that touch. So all the pressure's right there, and everything in the middle isn't touching. So she gets these big calluses on both sides, and then those actually get what almost looks like what would you call that? A wart root, really. And it goes in, and then it starts pushing and feels like needles basically going into her foot.
Oh, bless her heart. She's gonna come down and hit you for talking about her feet, bunions.
She tells everybody about her feet. Everybody knows. Anybody that knows her knows she's got bad feet. She's had so many surgeries.
I knew she had issues with her feet.
Yeah.
I didn't know specifically. So, we were talking about the area on the eBay where you can check that it says mobile friendly.
Yeah.
Well, when I had
Morning, Junk Trader.
Nate Red Neckerson Resales on.
Yeah.
He showed me where that was. And or was it Todd? No, Todd told me where it was. And so I've been clicking that on my listings now, the mobile friendly.
Right.
And I'm going through my listings and clicking on it, and I can't believe the difference it changes everything.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it changes everything. And then I go in and then I change my listing a little bit because I'm like, oh, that's an old listing. I don't do it like that anymore. I don't put as much information in the description now. Ever since the eBay update, the app update, where they've got or really just eBay changed it. They've got all of the different disciplines in there now, where you can put the sizes and all that stuff.
In the item specifics.
Item specifics. Thank you. Yeah, I don't need to put all that information in the description like I used to all the time.
Yeah, you don't have to put all the fine details in there. But I wonder, when you look at an eBay listing and it shows the item specifics, it just shows it very small. Like on the computer, it just shows it very small in a blue box. And I wonder how many people actually look at that. I don't think a lot of people that buy on eBay read, anyways.
They don't. Hi, Thrifty Esme. How are you, my doll? Thank you for all of your support last night. Junk Trader. Good morning. Hi, Destiny.
So did people get alerts this morning?
Esme will wear her bracelets proudly. I hope so. You got some nice ones in there. I'm just making this worse. I don't know how I did. Oh, it's got a clasp. I could just take that.
Did people get alerts this morning, or did they just know we were on?
No, I told everybody.
Yeah, but I want to know if they got alerted, if they're subscribed.
Oh, did you guys get notifications that we were live?
My notifications, I'm not getting a lot of them for a lot of people. Junk Trader got one.
Junk Trader got an alert.
Yep. Thrifty Esme got one.
Destiny, did you see what Esme wrote? You are a true friend, Destiny. Anybody that would stick with me during a 4-hour auction is a true friend.
Yeah.
Well, you did too, didn't you, Tommy?
Yep, I was right there in the background.
You were right there. I could hear you. I could hear you in my ear, Tommy.
Oh, if I would have known that, I would have had fun with that.
Yeah, no, I heard some of your smart comments.
They were suggestions.
I swore at Destiny one time, said, tell him to shut up. And then I went, he knows I love him. Tell him to shut up. She didn't tell you, though.
Well, I actually think I heard it because she had it on speaker, so I could hear what you guys were saying.
Oh. Esme got her alert.
Yeah, everybody seems to have gotten the alert.
Nice. We've got 5 people in the chat. Thank you so much, you guys. I've got to get 1 item prepped for shipping this morning. I had 1 item sell overnight.
That's what we had. We sold 1 item yesterday on our way back from the post office. They have yet to pay for it, though.
You know what Borderline Hordish was telling me yesterday? Because I accidentally called her, and so she called me back, and she's like, hey, girl, I was looking at your store. You got a lot of nice stuff. And I was like, well, thank you. And she's like, it's displayed really nice and everything, but you got to get more listed. You don't have enough listed.
How many listings do you have?
I think I'm under 90 now. I think I'm at 89. I haven't listed this. Everything's been selling. Things have been selling. And, yesterday, of course, was supposed to be like resume day and listing day. But what did I do yesterday? I prepped for my auction. And that's okay because that was so much fun.
I'm trying to see. We have 517. So we got a lot more to get listed.
Oh, I have a lot to get listed. Yeah, and it's so funny because I did a lot of drafts on jewelry, but I hadn't put the item specifics in yet for them, and I ended up selling them last night. So all that work was for nothing.
Sweet.
I'm just like, well, why not? You get into it. People didn't want me to stop, which made me feel nice. That made me feel good because it made me feel like people enjoyed what I was offering.
Right.
They liked what I was offering. And this whole show is going to be unraveling my necklace that was on my neck that I played with.
Yeah, I was saying, how did you do that? Just
all I did was twist it around my finger like that. I did twist it quite a bit, though. I really gave it a good jumble, but that's what I would do with it at work.
See, now I know why you say it's distracting.
What? The jewelry?
Yep. Because if you were at work, you'd probably be doing this right now.
No. I would not be untangling this at work. I guarantee you that I don't have the time to untangle jewelry at work.
But it would drive you nuts that it was tangled, eh?
I wouldn't like that it was tangled. I like untangling jewelry. I find it very calming and I find it very therapeutic. Anything I can do with my hands, like I'll hand sew quite often. If I have to mend something or hem a pair of dress pants or something, I'll do it by hand. I'll just sit and watch TV with Tom, you know, provided that I can have the light on. Some movies and stuff you can't have the lights on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just sit and I'll sew. And I have bad hands because of my arthritis, but I don't care. It's just something that I enjoy doing. And I don't particularly like to look at the TV. I probably don't look at the camera that much either when I'm on here, and I apologize to everybody for that. But I like to listen as opposed to watch, unless it's, you know, something that's got a lot of pictures or, you know, like the mobster stuff. That stuff you have to watch because they'll show pictures of the real thing.
Right.
Did you watch the
No, I still haven't had time and got around to that. But I got
Yeah.
it. I got it bookmarked.
Yep, just, you know, make sure the kids aren't around. I'm serious. Especially Juju. She's very sensitive.
Yeah, but with
I know
yeah,
you said she likes the morbid,
yeah, she
but that is her parent will be your decision. But I'm just telling you that, you know, it's graphic. So
we're watching this series on Netflix now, the 100. Have you seen that?
no, but Destiny told me to watch it. She said, Tommy said that you need to, you know, half of our conversations are through Destiny. Tommy said
Right.
you need to. Tommy said that you need to charge set shipping. Nope, I already said I'm charging actual shipping my cost. And this is why I decide to charge actual shipping. Number one, I want to charge actual shipping. Number two, you know, a lot of the people that are going to be in these auctions are people that are resellers and they're buying to resell. See, unlike me, who I bought pretty much everything I bought for myself, and then what I didn't want, I would resell. 90% of everything I have bought has been for myself. And then I find I can't wear it, or, you know, it bothers a specific area. And so then, you know, I have to resell it. But these people are going to resell a lot of this, and they'll enjoy some of it, and they'll resell some of it. But you know, and they're sellers, and so why should I pad their shipping when they get discount shipping themselves? I am not saying that if anyone does pad the shipping that it's wrong to do that. It's just as a fellow seller, it's a courtesy that I want to offer to my fellow resellers. I'm not going to make a penny on shipping for my
Right.
own. And it may not be a seller that's getting it, and that's fine. It may just be a viewer that's getting it, but I don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
Yes.
How come you decided to sell the stuff that route through like a YouTube auction versus listing it on eBay?
Desperation. It was
So more of
desperation.
you wanted a quick turnaround.
I was being swallowed by jewelry.
Okay.
I was literally being swallowed by it. And, you know, as I was prepping everything, I found another huge box. I don't know where it is now. You know, a large flat rate mailer, you know, the box kind.
Okay.
A large flat rate box, but not the long kind, the square kind. Full to the top with pieces of jewelry.
Oh boy.
And yes. And so And I had totally forgotten about it. And I'm just like, I have too much jewelry. I have too much jewelry. I need to, like I said, I bought a 60 slide out drawer,
Right.
from Menards, like for screws and bolts and things like that. And it's got 3 and 4 pieces of jewelry in it, and it's completely full. I thought it would be enough. So then I took from my son. He's got some things here at the house. A 3-drawer slide out. It's about, this wide, and it's this tall, 3 drawers. Those were full. And so then I bought at the dollar store, they've got these 2 drawers. It's just a little box with 2 drawers, and I bought 5 of those. And I'm just like, you know what? No, I'm not going to house all this jewelry. I'm not going to keep buying things to properly house this jewelry. I just went jewelry crazy. Well, number one, I bought that great big 15-pound bag. Are you smiling at your wife?
No, I was smiling at you when you said I'm not just going to keep buying stuff to house the jewelry I'm buying.
Right. Destiny, Tommy was just telling me about your feet, honey. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, Esme. But yeah, by drafting the items, I was able to familiarize myself in great detail about the item. Yes. So, I got a couple comments and messages after the auction last night. Mama, you knew a lot of details about your jewelry. And yes, I did, because every piece of jewelry I get, especially if it's jewelry that I bought to wear, I bought for myself. Absolutely. I went over that with a fine-tooth comb when I got it, and I loved it and enjoyed it and drank it in and wore it and played with it and enjoyed it and wore my necklaces as bracelets. And, even if it was only 1 or 2 times, I mostly wear jewelry when I'm working in my office. I know that's odd, but I'm surrounded by it, and I just will like to put it on and work with it. I don't know what it is. It makes me feel beautiful. It makes me feel pretty, even if my hair's in a ponytail and I've got my yoga clothes on. It just makes me feel pretty. And when we go out, my husband's like, "Babe, do you have to wear all that jewelry?" And it's like, "Well, I want to look nice." And he's like, "Well, I want to get going. Come on." So, I don't wear it for my husband, because he doesn't care if I wear jewelry. It's just one more thing he has to wait for me to put on for us to go. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's his outlook on it. But it's just something I've always liked. And I have some diamond earrings, and I don't wear them. I have fine gold jewelry, and sometimes I wear it, sometimes I don't. The pieces that I find that I gravitate to, and I've always been like this, okay? Years before I started selling on eBay again, okay? I liked jewelry and would buy it, and I made jewelry. I have all the stuff to make jewelry, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, thousands of pieces, jump rings, clasps, everything to make jewelry, because I was into making my own jewelry for a while. I just liked jewelry. And but I like the vintage pieces. I like the thicker, I like the look of the costume jewelry. And when I'm trying to think who the first jewelry person was that I started following, and I just started getting more and more enamored with it. I didn't realize how much was out there, And then I got into the vintage stuff, and it was just like, oh, talk to me, baby, talk to me, baby, because it was just so beautiful. And just the artmanship, that they had back then, that you only find with extremely expensive pieces now. Like the blue necklace that I sold to a viewer who was watching my haul. And this was a blue plastic necklace with some designs and stuff in it and beautiful hardware on it. And I had been watching it at my local Salvation Army for a month, okay? And I thought, I would never wear that. It's just so beautiful. And I finally broke down and bought it. And I didn't even wait for it to go on super sale or anything. I just bought it. Because I'm like, nope, I just decided. I mean, I play with this. I'll sit and play with this piece for 15 minutes. And then, they just keep telling me, when are you just going to buy that, Mama? Just buy it. And I did. And during my haul, somebody fell in love with it. And I ended up selling it in my haul. But I had it for a couple of days, and I was able to play with it and love it and, put it on my shelf on its beautiful display piece and display it. So I got to use it as art, just like the Native American inspired piece that sold last night. That was not a bib, but a the fringe necklace that I sold. That was so beautiful. I got to have that on my display piece since I bought it. You know what I mean? And it sat right on my desk. Not this necklace, but it sat right on my desk. And I got to enjoy it. I showed it in several videos. I showed it to you.
Yeah.
It's the one that I ended up adding the earrings to last night.
Good morning, Leticia. She says good morning to you, Mama.
Good morning, Leticia. Hi, baby girl. Thank you so much for your support. I have to get a hold of you later. So, this one.
Oh, okay.
It's flipped around a little bit right now, but yes, this is a absolutely gorgeous piece, and I love this piece. And I just felt it drew me closer to my Native American heritage. And it's not a true Native American piece, as Thelma will tell you. But it's Native American inspired, and that was enough.
Right.
And it's just beautiful. I hate to see it go. I really hate to see it go. I could never wear it, but it's one of those pieces that it's just beautiful to look at. But I'm really happy to see it go to a home that is going to actually use it or sell it to somebody that will actually use it. Because quite honestly, I was going to list that like absolutely last. Because, aside from that blue, very vintage, gaudy looking necklace that I absolutely loved, that's my favorite piece I think I've come across. So, but I have to train myself not to get attached to these pieces. I've got
if you want to move them,
I've got
you
so
got to
many
detach.
Pieces. Tommy, I've got so many pieces in my jewelry box that I put in my jewelry box that are sitting in there, and
you got it.
Yeah.
I can't believe it took that long because of a couple finger twists. That was crazy.
Well, it's where I did the finger twists.
Do it again.
Do it again. Buttoning my shirt. I did it with this hand. Didn't do it.
All right. Good.
Because I had the long part of the chain where the extender is, Tommy. I did it where the extender was, and so it was a lot of chain.
And it's finer, so I guess it can knot up easy.
So I have to get my item out that I need to ship. Tommy, Leticia wants to know, have you sold any of the items that you and Destiny have picked up yet? And I think you have.
From this weekend? I don't. We actually didn't get a lot of it listed yet.
Maybe it was from last week's then.
Today a lot of. I'm trying to look at.
Leticia says that she fell asleep last night. That's okay, Leticia, honey. That's all right, baby girl.
Yeah, we'll get a lot of it listed today because Destiny's got 20 drafts ready for me to shoot.
Yeah.
And go live with, and then I got a tub over there. So today should be a pretty productive day. Yesterday I was hurting so bad it was hard for me to get in and out of my computer chair. So the up and downs were
baby, I'm sorry.
Really slowing me down. Today doesn't feel as bad so far. I haven't been outside though. That's when it starts killing me is when I go outside.
Yeah. Well, and when I was off work, I had to make up that income that I lost, so because Tom and I went over bills and everything. And so I needed to recoup some of that. Sorry, I'm putting my serum on.
Oh, that's all right.
So, and as I said in my slumber party, don't forget the hands, ladies. Don't forget the hands. Use your extra on your hands.
Oh, I was looking if I can diffuse this light because to me it looks like I'm getting a lot of glare off my face, like a lot of whiteness.
But yes, Destiny, thank you so very much, my darling.
You're welcome.
And this will be coming to you soon.
That's good.
And this is really beautiful. I hope that you can wear it. I really hope that you can wear it. It was too heavy for my neck.
Yeah, she's excited about that piece because I was like, dang, I don't want the 3-piece. I just want the bigger one. She's like, well, I'll wear the 3-piece. So that was a deciding factor on me bidding on it.
Well.
And if I can't wear it, Jasmine will.
Yeah, and if she can't wear it, Jasmine would love it. Absolutely love it.
Tommy, this is a gorgeous piece.
I know. I love that style necklace. And
yeah,
I have a silver one, but I prefer gold.
And I informed Destiny last night that you guys are not to pay for these. These are my gift to you guys for helping me last night. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. But when I bid on something, I intend to bid because I don't want
No, Tommy. I understand that. And that's why I let the bids go. But I expected to be on an hour. Okay? And I got several bids on everything. I was really surprised the number of bids I got on each piece, which draws out the auction. You know what I mean? Because as people bid, and then of course I had the little bit of a delay and the chitter chatter. But you know what? I was watching other auctions and stuff last night in previous auctions of other people, and I felt pretty good about what I was charging people. I actually think people got a really good deal on the items that I was offering compared to what some people will do on their auctions. Absolutely beautiful pieces. But you learn from watching other people's auctions.
Right.
Because you get to see, okay, they're selling it for this much. Nobody's buying it. They're selling it for this much. There's a lot of bidders. So, that's a good price point. And, for that item, it's a good learning tool. So, but I have a box that I'm sending you, all that stuff for the kids, and then Destiny's jewelry, and the pins and stuff. So this will go in that because I have to send that priority anyway. And this weighs 1.5 pounds at least, if not 2 pounds.
Wow, it's that heavy, yeah?
It's heavy. Yeah, it's not tarnished or anything. It's in beautiful condition. So let me grab my my item that I have to ship really quick.
Okay. Oh, another thing that we found out this week and that we got pretty excited about, and I'm kind of intrigued with the auctions too, because at the Goodwill bins over there in Appleton, we can buy Gaylord. What was it? $20 a Gaylord of hard goods.
20 or 25, something like that.
I think it was $20 for the Gaylord, but you were responsible for putting the item in something to haul it out, or if you wanted the pallet and the box, it was like $15. What's that?
It was $20 a Gaylord.
Yeah, $20 a Gaylord for hard goods.
Were they all thrown in there?
I didn't actually get to see them, but I imagine it's kind of, yeah, just and the Gaylords are 4x4x4.
Oh wow! So
And
this is a beautiful leather suede crossbody bag by Travelon. It's vintage. It has 1,000,000 pockets. Here's my numbering system that I put on there. So everything filed numerically. And then I just pull it out of my box. I finally accepted a best offer on that.
Nice.
I had other offers that were bigger. Atomic fireballs.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll send your kids some of these. Extra sour bubble gum.
Oh, God.
Do they like those?
The kids love sour. Joseph likes sour more than Jaslyn, but they both like the sour.
Maybe I'll send them a package of these and unlist them. Yeah, I'm really surprised my replenishables do as well as they do.
Thrifty as may asked what a Gaylord is. A Gaylord's it's a cardboard box that's 4 feet wide by 4 feet wide by 4 feet tall.
But they can be larger.
They can be, but that's usually the average size when somebody says a Gaylord. That's like the standard is the 4x4x4, and it's just bulk loaded with whatever that you would normally find in the bins, except you get it before it's dumped in the bins. And I think $20 is a pretty good price. You only need one item out of there to recoup that
and part it out. Yeah,
but I imagine you're gonna get a lot of junk too. I imagine in there.
What's that?
I imagine you're gonna get a lot of junk in there too.
Tommy, you can part those out. I learned that from Beth, 10 of Hearts, that you can really make money parting that stuff out. You know what I mean?
That's why this type of auction thing kind of intrigues me, because say for sellers that are just starting out, and I'm trying to get up to about an average of $35 sell price.
Yeah.
And, so I don't want to deal with a lot of smalls anymore, but if there's a seller that's just starting out, and I'd put like box lots together, people that'll be satisfied with making $7-8 on an item. And just do box lots, like a large flat rate, jammed as full as I can get it with miscellaneous stuff. I mean, not garbage, there'd at least have to be some.
Yeah, absolutely.
And throw it up on some type of auction and let somebody that's starting, or people that have a flea market booth would like that stuff, because we have ours, but we probably won't have it after this summer because we're going to have the move. So unless we find another booth somewhere.
Well, and here's the thing. You can have auctions of all different kinds. I have purses that I can do auctions on. I've got earrings I can do. I have brooches. Excuse me, that I can do. I have craft lots that are actual craft supplies, not just junk that you can take apart or use. It's actual craft supplies. It's all items that are meant to be used for making jewelry. And that'll go up in the next one. But I'm going to have earrings in the next one, and the craft lot, and some jewelry sets. And I might have a couple rings in there. I don't know.
Rings.
We'll see. And pendants. That's another thing that I wanted to get into because... Oh, there's my green dragonfly brooch. I couldn't.
I just learned how to add a moderator. I didn't know how to do that.
Hey, Rebecca's a good moderator.
Is she?
Yep. So is Leticia.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go and hand out a bunch of wrenches here.
You better give one to your wife.
I did. She was the very first one.
Okay. Esme's awesome too.
Yeah, everybody that's in here is pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I'm in love with Junk Trader.
Today's free wrench day. Everybody gets a wrench today.
You get a wrench, and you get a wrench, and you get a wrench, and you get a wrench. I have to put this dragonfly in Sphinxie's head for a moment.
I was in Todd's Flippin' Hustlers live the other day.
Yeah.
And he that hawk guy that he comes around with, he was in there and he gave him a wrench and he was like, I don't really know how to use it, whatever. So I volunteered to go through a 300-second band so he learned how to put somebody in timeout.
Yeah, when I go over to I'm a frequent guest on Tim Heck's show, Heck's Treasures, and he always, because he's such a smart aleck, right? So he'll always say, I don't know who this such and such a person is, but they better get the F out of my chat, he'll say. And I'll be like, oh, I got it, honey. And then it's like I find out it's his brother. And he's just playing games with his brother, getting his brother banned. And I'm just like, Tim, that makes me feel horrible. And he's like, well, that makes me feel funny because there's another dragonfly, Des. Can you see it?
Yep, I see it.
The green one. Destiny, can you see it?
Tip it down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty.
Hold on. Wait till I see it. There it is. It was in the wrong bag.
Destiny likes that.
I found probably another 100 brooches.
Wow.
Better have room for mine until then.
We were at a rummage just some years back, but I picked up what was that, tackle box or toolbox, something like that.
It was a big tackle box,
and it was just loaded with old vintage costume jewelry, and I don't even know how many brooches were in there.
Oh my god, there was tons.
Yeah, there was tons.
Did you buy it?
Yeah, we only paid a couple bucks for it, and then where we took it? We took it to somebody. A lady bought a bunch of the brooches, and we didn't know what we had. She probably got an awesome deal. But Mama's showing something here.
Look at this pendant. Is that not extraordinary?
Looks kind of wicked. I like that.
It's heavy, but it's hard to find chains that match this. And then it's heavy here, but some people like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of pendants that I have glass pendants, and
you should put that up in your next auction so we can buy.
In my next auction, I'm going to be selling them, and I'm kind of saving these paper origami earrings because they're so Asian for Casey.
You got a camera with it. Couldn't see it. You were way up in the corner. Down. There you go.
They're origami. You can't really see unless I take them out of the bag, but I don't want to.
You know who would like those? Our son, Joseph, would love those. I mean, not that he wants to wear earrings, but he loves anything origami.
Yeah, I'm sending it. I'm going to send them to Casey or show them to Casey. And then I really like this one because it's got this type of
Come down.
You know, where it threads through.
Yep.
And I like this is a ceramic bead here. So I mean, those are all pieces. When I find the right chains to go on them, that'll go. And this pendant, I love this pendant. I bought all these pendants chunky in a lot, specifically so I could wear them, because I like big pendants, but I have to find the chains that go with them. And then if I wear it a few times, this happened to come in a lot. But look at this ring.
Holy cow. Talk. Say something so you come up.
Oh, sorry. You can also click my face and put the white line around my face and it'll stay on me. This is a ring that when you are out leaving a concert and you're in the parking lot, you want to put this ring on. So in case you need to, ow.
Yeah, right.
Somebody. I actually think that that's kind of what this is for. You know what I mean?
That would do some damage.
Oh, yeah. So it's got some weight to it. But yeah, so I've got some things that I'm going to have for my next auction.
So when are we to expect the next auction?
Not
got any idea?
I didn't even throw these earrings up, Destiny. Remember I was supposed to put these up?
I can't see that.
She's waiting for the delay so she can see them.
Oh. The ones that you liked so much?
Yeah. I forgot about those.
Can you hear her?
Sorry, peeps. There, can you see me?
I can see you.
I enjoy these mornings with you, Tommy.
They're a nice wake up.
And with Destiny, of course.
Love you, Mama.
I love you. And I'm going to put these miscellaneous earrings. Yeah, I wanted to save these earrings for the next auction. These are Avon. These are beautiful. Remember these, Destiny?
She's waiting for the delay again. Give her a second. There they come.
And they've got the really big, heavy-duty backs on them.
Yep. They look Victorian.
Yeah, they do look Victorian.
And are they like a purple?
Yes. And I wanted to be able to wear them. However, it's not didn't work on my ears.
Real Victorians are good.
Yeah, I've got a lot of earrings I was going to get to, and I just couldn't get to them because I had so much other stuff going on, you know? And these I really like.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. And, you know, I cleaned everything up and put them on these white cards so that I could display them nicely. And I did that just to display them during the haul. But I think I'm just going to keep them on there for the auctions. And aren't these pretty? I want to try and do necklaces with earrings. You know what I mean? As sets.
Oh, like sets? Yeah.
And then I never got to these hoops. Next time, though. You can't do everything. You can't do everything the first time. And next time I will be very much more organized. This was a spur of the moment. And next time everything is going to have a number on it, and it will have a description. Everything will already be measured. So, like, you know, on the back of the card, it'll say, this is how many inches it is, and all that stuff. So
the first time was a good run, and then it kind of tells you where it would make it easier the next time. And I'm sure you'll always progress. And
well, it
get
was
better and
really
better.
nice. As I was going, and it was my first auction. These are really cool. These are wooden beads. I got a very beautiful compliment from these Charming Charlie earrings I like. A very nice compliment from Velma on my presentation and how the auction was going. And she coined a phrase that I'm going to hold on to forever. It was the drama-free mama hour. Or the no drama mama hour.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that was really nice. I have a lot of vintage clip earrings that I bought to wear and then realized I couldn't wear them. So I will have a lot of vintage, and you know, I like to have a lot of certain things because you have people that collect that niche, you know.
Right, and you'll get to know what people like, you know.
Yeah. For sure. But when I get home tonight, for sure I will be sending out invoices and packaging everything up. And I even have a bag of rings that I didn't go through last night. And that's okay.
Thrifty as Me says she's never sat through a jewelry auction more than 30 minutes and has never bought on an online auction. You are a natural QVC lady.
Oh!
Love those rings.
Well, thank you, Esme. Thank you for your trust. I greatly appreciate your trust. Esme is a classy lady. She is a true classy lady, and that means a lot to me. So thank you, baby. You know, I always told my husband that I said I kind of feel like I could sell an HSN or QVC or whatever, but the only problem is I wouldn't be able to put something up in front of someone and brag it out and say, oh, well, you know, this is good for this and this is good for this, if it's not something that I believe in. You know what I mean? If I don't believe the things that I say, I can't say them.
Right. And if you don't believe it, people are going to see that you don't believe it.
Well,
you
it's
got to be
not-
truly excited about something
Yeah,
to
I'm not
endorse it.
I'm not going to hold a piece of jewelry up to you and say, this is so beautiful, if it's not in immaculate condition, if it's not in great condition. And I will show people if there's wear. Like that one bracelet I put in there
Right.
that
Right.
had the crack. Normally I wouldn't do that. But the bracelet is so beautiful. You know what I mean? And honestly, there are a lot of big girls that do jewelry. And as a big girl, it's hard to find bracelets that fit. So it's difficult. It's difficult to find bangles that fit me. I really struggle with that. And if I wear the 2 3/4 ones, look, this scar on my finger is from putting bangles on and off. This scar on my thumb is from putting bangles on and off because it's hard to get them on. You know, and so, you know, I like a nice bangle, but it's difficult to find one that's going to fit me.
Hmm?
I didn't remove it from Posh.
Are you doing that, huh?
Okay, I have to close out of my chat for just a moment, my lovelies, because, or Tommy's lovelies.
We just received our payment from our item that sold yesterday.
Wonderful. Ship that baby out.
Yeah.
What was it that you sold?
Not for sale.
What's that?
What did you sell?
We sold a Venus drop waist, factory distressed blue denim shirt dress. I'll throw it up here on the. There we go.
Oh, nice. Why do they call it a shark dress? Because it's
Shirt
short?
dress. Because you could wear it as what?
A shirt and
Yeah, you could wear it. You could wear it as like a super long shirt, or you could wear, I guess, as a shorts dress, right?
Yeah.
And that's how it's advertised on the manufacturer website. So that's what we did. And
The person that bought this travel bag wrote me a note that said, "Hi, thanks so very much. Great working with you. Smile face, smile face."
that's cool. I like that. We get those every once in a while. People that just, especially if we do accept an offer on something, they'll send sometimes a thank you note, and then I'm glad I accepted the offer. It kind of shows they appreciated it.
Yes. And I did accept an offer on that. This week is a good week to shop my store because I will accept offers.
Do you not normally?
Well, no, I do, but I've received many offers on this bag before, and I've received offers higher than the offer I accepted.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I'd accepted it before, I would have made more money. I just wasn't ready to part with it at that time for that amount. So
yeah, I've had items like that too, where I've received offers and I'm like, I think I can get more for it, but then I sat on it long enough to where, okay, now I'm gonna accept a lower offer, and I kind of kick myself in the butt. But I like to move inventory. I don't want to sit on it.
Yeah, well, it's also has a lot to do with. I really need to get this big box out of here that I used for the auction last night. It worked great for the auction, but I need to break it down. And I need to break it down and then put it back up next time I do an auction. Yeah, it'll be a lot different next time. If my tablet hadn't died, I think everything would have went much smoother. Honestly. But that's okay. I just want to check my weight on this item.
We gotta get you a decent camera.
Yes, for my laptop.
Yep.
Well, look. Here's the thing. My laptop is about 8 years old. But it's the only thing that I can do Google Hangouts with.
Right.
So that's not even. It's the only thing that I can do Google Hangouts with. So I don't have a choice.
Yeah,
So, as I make money, I need to get a webcam is what I need to do. You need to find me a good webcam like the one that you have, that the sound is great, and that webcam is just on your monitor, right?
Yeah, it's
So find me a deal on that one.
Show you what I got here. All right.
14.6 ounces.
So if you take a look at the setup.
Huh?
If you take a look at the setup.
Yep.
That's exactly how it is.
Awesome.
Just rest up there. I can move it around easily if I wanted to, and
yeah, that's awesome.
And I really like this webcam. I think it's got really crispy video. And
it does.
Good sound.
It does, Tommy. You look really good in it.
I'm watching. I'm trying to keep an eye out. Destiny wants to upgrade her camera now too, so if I can find another one. This is the Logitech C922. It's basically a fancy version of the C920, which is what most of the people are running. It has features that I'm not really. It has features you got to pay to use, so I'm not going to use them. So you're just better off paying a little less and getting the C920.
Okay, well, look for that one for me.
Yep, I got alerts on Macari and OfferUp for them. I get notified every time one is listed. Just waiting for
Awesome.
the right prices.
And you know, the amount of times that you and I and Destiny send things back and forth to each other,
Hmm.
we could buy for each other and then just send it back and forth, right?
Right.
Post office. Oh, God.
Did you guys get a lot of snow yesterday?
Yeah, we did.
The kids went out and shoveled what 3 times yesterday?
It's 7:40. I gotta hurry this up.
Yeah, it's getting late. I'm out of coffee. I gotta go get a refill.
Oh, I haven't had any coffee yet.
Yep.
I'll make it on my way out the door and drink some on the way to work. Although I have coffee at work, we have a coffee pot at work, so I can just use that. And they supply our coffee, so
Oh, that's good.
yeah, I'm pretty fortunate in that regard. But I like my coffee.
Yeah, we have our coffee maker at work. We got a 50-cup percolator.
Yeah, I always wanted one of those, but now I use the Keurig. Tommy, I gotta go through and show you some of the things that Nate Red Neckerson Resales was showing me. And like if something's underperforming in your store, like how you can fix it and all that. There's a whole way to do it.
Okay.
And he showed me how to do it. We'll go over that tomorrow.
All right. Sounds good.
Well, I have
Sooner
to
the better.
practice with it again. I don't know if I remember how to do it.
Yeah, I got some things that are definitely underperforming. I went in there and I kind of tweaked titles, moved pictures around, but changed prices. Just not.
So you know how people would put a travel bag. I must have this stuff with stuff. They'd put a travel bag in a poly mailer, right? Well, I have bubble wrap this with the big bubble wrap.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't fit in a poly mailer, poly mailer. So I am just going to put this in because it's in a plastic bag sealed, and then it's in this bubble wrap. I'm just going to now put it in a regular poly mailer, which I have all organized over here now. That's not gonna fit.
Yeah, I'm starting to ship things in poly mailers that I used to box. What we did sent out 2 things yesterday, right? We sent out a jacket, and normally I would have boxed it, but
I've got them all by size over here. It's all in order and organized, and it's been really hard to fit my inventory into this little tiny room. It has been a struggle going from 1,000 square feet down to 110 square feet.
Is that just for the winter?
what's that?
Is that just for the winter that you moved there?
So there we go.
Oh yeah. Are you up there? Did you move up there like permanently, or are you just up there for the winter? Because your basement's cold.
Oh no, I moved up there permanently. Because when the girls moved out, that room was vacant. 15.8, cha-ching. So I can put 15.9 with my additional tape and packing slip, which I have the tape that I would use to tape it on, and the packing slip, that goes on the top, or the label. I have it all taped together so that I can add that to my weight if I think it's going to be close. I just put it right on the it's over there right now, and I don't want to get it. So I know for weight wise, I don't have to put it in a poly mailer or wrap it up and then weigh it. I know I can tell automatically how much it's going to cost when it's fully wrapped and do my shipping appropriately.
The twin size blanket was put on, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did that too. Yeah, yesterday we also sent out a twin size Where's Waldo quilt, actually.
I saw that. What year was that from?
Oh, I don't even remember. Destiny's gonna look.
That was really, you paid like $40 for that, didn't you?
Yep. Yeah, it was in a real nice shape. And it went fairly quick too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't think to buy bedding and stuff like that to sell. I know Vicky does really well with it.
Yeah, if it's character bed, like
it sold for 42.
Sold for 42.
47.
Bedding, I've sold a few quilts now. If they're a themed quilt, especially kids' character quilts or something like the Where's Waldo, that's kind of vintagey, nostalgic-y. Or if you can find, like, I seen kids' Hot Wheels quilts go for a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So anything like that. As far as like standard bedding, I don't know. I've thought about ordering some household off of bulk.com that comes with like the whole sheet and quilt and sets and everything. See how those do, because you can get them pretty quick.
Okay, you know how? Yeah. It's going to cost me first class to send this out. I put in 16 ounces, and it's going to Ohio, and so it's going to cost me $4.98. And I had previously listed Texas rates $5.12. So I'm okay on shipping for this.
TCS says graphic tees sell real well.
I have a ton of graphic tees. I have boxes of graphic tees to sell.
We haven't had much luck unless we're just picking out the wrong ones. I know, like, if they have like a band name on them or something, they go. But just what we've picked up, thought were cute graphics.
Well, I told you what I sold my Jim Morrison for, right?
No, not me. Probably told Destiny.
Destiny, tell him what I sold my Jim Morrison for.
I don't remember it.
Don't remember.
It was from 1988, authentic. It wasn't a band, like a rock concert T-shirt or anything. But it was a 1988. It was my husband's. He only wore it once or twice, and I sold it for $60.
Nice.
Now I remember.
Yeah, Katie kept telling me, no, 100, do free shipping. I'm like, I don't do free shipping. She goes, no, do free shipping.
Yep, I agree.
For 100,
free
do
shipping,
for 100.
and just roll it in your price.
Well, and I just did, but then I lowered the price, and then I accepted a best offer. So, and then when I went to ship it, I'm like, oh no, I have to pay shipping on this. Oh. And I totally forgot to take that into account when I did the thing.
Yeah, you gotta remember that. Destiny says the quilt was from 1990 to Where's Waldo.
Wow. So there's a Waldo fan. Guys, I have got to get off here because I've got to let the dogs out. And I have got to get going for the day. And
driving.
Yes, I'm driving.
I have that exact same box cutter.
Do you?
I think so. Is this it?
Yep. I just ripped my label. Usually I use scissors, but things are a little disheveled after last night's auction.
Oh, Flippin' Hustler just jumped in here.
Hey, Toddy.
Morning, Todd. We're just getting ready to get out of here. Mama's got to get to work.
Thank you for popping in last night. Hey, I need the eBay store for Caroline. I haven't been able to catch the last couple of your guys' live. So I need the eBay store. Can you message it to me, please?
Hey, Todd, I just turned you into a wrench. Why don't you drop a link to your channel for anybody that's not subscribed to him? He's got an awesome channel. He does some cool working lives.
I
Makes
think everybody here is sub to him.
Land Shark Picker. Everybody's coming in now.
Hi, Land Shark Picker. Stay on, Tommy.
I got to go shake these kids' legs and get them going.
Land Shark Picker. Hey, I can't find my box cutter. Which one of you took it? Mine is yellow. Make him up.
And Land Shark Picker is also getting a wrench. Destiny said he deserves it.
Oh, he does. I believe he's a wrench in mine too. I hope.
Everybody's getting wrenches today. I didn't have any wrenches and realized, wow, how come nobody's showing up in blue? Oh yeah, nobody's got a wrench. Still new to this.
Yeah, maybe tonight we'll go over how to do the readjustments to the underperforming stuff.
Yeah, that would be good. Give us a call, and I'm real interested in that. I could use some help there. Everyone get all wrenched up.
Depending on my schedule with Tom when I get home,
Mm-hmm.
be able to do that, okay?
Sure thing. Let us know. That'd be great.
All right, guys, I am out. Mwah. I got to go let the dogs in. Thank you so much, everybody that popped in. And I love you very much. And you men missed all the good stuff because you weren't here.
Caroline sold her second item overnight. She is thrilled. That is awesome, Todd. Congratulations.
Well, if I have her store, if I get her store, she'll sell her third item. And then Todd's going to send me that Tommy Girl shirt. Will Destiny wear that?
I'm sure she will.
Yeah, I was going to make it into a tank top and stretch it because it's just an extra large. But I'll send it to you guys with everything else.
Okay, I remember seeing that too. He had it in two of the videos.
Yep, I've got a Mafia magazine that I need to buy, and then that Tommy shirt, and then whatever I get from Caroline's store. So I'll be doing that today. Toddy, just go ahead and put her store link in Messenger, and I will do that at work today, baby.
All right, so we're gonna head out of here so Mama can get to work. Todd, I'm sure we'll see you on a live today. Oh, we'll jump in there.
Stay safe, Mama.
I will, baby, and I'm gonna try and jump in there later too. But bye.
All right, we're out. Bye bye,
babies.